5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty dang close. So this game is all just easy math. Definitely someone lower level here. There he is. No way there isn't based on the map positioning there. Oh. Maybe another one there now too. It's about that amount of time. Oh, there he is. Frick! I knew it was coming too. That's the way math works in this game. All right, guys. So what we're going to be talking about in this episode is tightening up your gameplay, isolating your lanes, holding sliver lanes. We're going to be talking about stuff like that, what it means to actually tighten up your gameplay, and how it, how it's going to change from, let's say, regular run and gun gameplay. Now we have a bit of an example of this. I just pulled from one of my last streams, is what I call the KD cabin, the KD cabin of crews, where in CTF, you can really isolate lanes and manipulate this area of the map to work in your advantage pretty heavily. I would say this is where you can get a lot of really high kill streaks. So we're just going to take a look through this here. So that right there was just an example of what we're calling a sliver lane. So when I say a sliver lane, that means that when they take the corner, you're not fully exposed. In which case, as soon as you're able to start shooting them, you also want to be in motion. So if someone takes this corner, what I would want to do is get a kill and strafe out. So that way, as soon as they do actually recognize, hey, that's a sliver of a body, they're going to try to aim for that sliver. By that time, I'm already in motion. However, that's just, I haven't gone through this whole gameplay yet. This is just an example. So we may see an example of what I was talking about there. Okay, so prone, so we're throwing off hitboxes, jumping and proning again. Throws off, and mantling for some reason throws off your hitbox quite a bit in Iron Sight. But what we're going to be taking, go through the KD cabin here, so we can really manipulate this area of the map. And of course, there's other areas and other maps. This is just going to be able to talk a little bit about the theory of how tightening up looks. Of course, you're going to apply this to any part of your game in any map, any lane. So of course, just holding a head glitch here, very high probability I'm going to win that gunfight. Run out of ammo here, so I think I can pistol someone and maybe snag a gun. So this is just going to be an example of how tightening up can kind of look. Oh, nice. Found an AUG. How unfortunate. Peeker advantage. Of course, I see him on the radar. I can strafe out and shoot. Again, if you know exactly where someone is, that's basically your obligation to strafe out and shoot at them in Iron Sight, because odds are they're not going to be able to react to that. So holding a sliver lane here. Now, I already noticed two guys coming up in the top right, or top left, sorry. So let's see what happens. So that guy got the left kill, so obviously I'm going to be sliver laning the right. And right there, I'm about to sprint forward. However, I notice on the map there's another guy that's going to be coming to my left. So obviously I don't want to run down there and then overexpose to my left and risk two people shooting me from really far apart angles at the same time. Even the best of flicks, you'd probably wind up dying. So I stay back just to see who's going to pop in first. Obviously, the left guy pops up first. Now, I should be dead there. That's not a good play on my part. What I should be doing is, since both people are coming at the same time, is backing off, holding a sliver lane only to that left entrance. And then once I get that kill, then pop out to the right. That's what I should have done. I lucked out there. So this is a really good area because I can only, basically what we're seeing here is I'm only exposing myself to one lane while being on a head glitch. So that's like 90% chance I should be winning that if someone pops up. And then even here, I have a head glitch on my left, and then I can immediately drop back to unexpose myself from that lane and kind of reset myself. So that's another thing. It's like during sliver lanes, during any hold of an angle, as soon as you see someone, depending on where you are in the map, you can just start shooting. But most of the time, like what we just saw there, 154.02, is as soon as you start taking that shot, start moving one way or another, like left or right. So here, I start wiggling, right? As soon as you take that first shot, you want to start being in motion. So again, with tightening up, what we're doing here is we're going to be doing a lot of ADS walking. We're going to be a lot of doing what I'm doing here. No one can see me on my left. My teammates are in my area, so no one's behind me. And I can really just isolate one lane. So with tightening up, a lot of the time too, what we want to do is, I'll explain a little bit. Of course, we're holding sliver lanes, we're ADSing, but it's having your gun ready. And that's a perfect example right there. So again, gun ready, most of the time will win the rock, paper, scissors fight over someone jumping, proning, having sweet movement, making big clips. if you just have your gun ready, and especially if you're holding a sliver angle, even if I'm wide out in the open, if I hit all of my shots and react fast enough, more often than not, I'm gonna win that gunfight. So I'm a little bit overexposed, but not really. So this guy's gonna jump the corner and see me. However, my gun's completely ready, crosshair already on where he's gonna be. My first shot landed, I'm gonna win that. So with tightening up your gameplay, have your gun ready. Even if you don't, like if you're just walking around the map a lot of the time, beneficial, have your gun ready in a common lane rather than sprint jumping around a lot of the time. So that's gonna win a lot of the time. Is again there, as soon as he pops out, I'm on a head glitch and strafing. So I should really be winning that gunfight. Unless, of course, I just completely whiff my shot. So again, sliver lane holding right here. Right peak as well. Again, right peak's a lot better than left peak. A lot of your body is unexposed compared to a left peak where you're more exposed. And again, as soon as you see someone, start being in motion. See how I strafed out? Now, there's going to be a difference if there's multiple people coming at the same time. If I think I'm going to get overwhelmed, I'm not going to strafe out to be hard to hit anymore because there's going to be multiple people. I might want to get that kill and strafe back. Or if I know that there's like 3 people coming at the same time, get a couple tags and then fall back. Like, don't even kill him. Just injure him, get back. I realize, oh crap, there's a bunch of people coming. Let's back up to this head glitch where they're going to have to hit some mean shots in order to hit me. Or even back up to here where I can strafe out, get a kill, pop back, reload. I can't do that at the staircase. If I get a kill here, I go prone, they could throw some nades or just sprint up while I'm reloading. Here, I can pop out, get a kill, come back, reload, pop out, because it's going to take them longer to get back there than it will to get to the staircase. So that could be very advantageous if there's like 3 or 4 guys coming through here. Pop out, get a kill, reload, pop out, get a kill, back up off to the staircase, hold the head glitch up here. So you're really thinking of potential tactical disengages, as we're going to call it, in order to, you know, manipulate it to work in your advantage. So that's just another thing that you want to think about when you're tightening up. Are you going to be overwhelmed? Is it worth it to get back? Because that's one of the main goals of tightening up your gameplay is, in order for them to kill you, they better have earned it. They better have hit some sweet shot, made some sweet play, or hit some crazy route without getting noticed. So that's a goal. You want to be hard to kill. That's why you see me sometimes saying in the stream, like, oh frick, I like gave him a free kill. Like I just hate dying like that, where I'm just in the open reloading. I just gave him a free kill. Like I want them to earn the kill. I don't know why hitboxes are so crazy when you're mantling in this game, but they should have to earn your kill like this, right? If he popped up that staircase, he's gonna have to earn those shots. Now, of course, peaker advantage could be in his playbook there. He could have a little bit of advantage if his crosshair is in the right place there, but odds are his crosshair is not in the right place there. I should win that pretty much 10 times out of 10. So I noticed that there's a guy to my right here. Okay, our teammates just let him live, so I had to take care of that. We're going to go back, see if we start holding some sliver lanes. Again, I haven't actually gone through this gameplay yet, so this is a pretty good sliver lane. If a guy pops out to my left, odds are I can get to the right or flick on him. So we're doing a lot of ADS walking. We're doing a lot of gun ready, because that's how we're going to win, just reacting as soon as I see someone. Guy to my right. Could have been a risky, yeah, see right there, good. I'm glad I didn't walk all the way down and peek to my right, because someone could be coming into my left. So that's where you're tightening up. You're like, okay, usually I'll just run and gun, be aggressive, head down there. But when we're tightening up our gameplay, I'm like, oh crap, okay, I could be exposed to 2 really odd off angles at the same time. Let's back off. And of course, my teammate dies, so this is, I was just going to say, he already showed up. There's like a 100% chance that guy's going to take that corner. So let's hold the sliver angle, be ready. As soon as I start shooting, I'm in motion as well. So that's another thing. As soon as you see him, don't sit still. Start being in motion as soon as you see him. So we're how many times I'm going to hold a sliver lane in here? I'm going to reference that, okay? So part of my body's exposed. No action for a bit. I feel safe to run out. Now, of course, I completely whiff, look away. Teammates are over there, so I'm good. So if my teammates weren't there, maybe I wouldn't have gone for that play like that. Because there would already be someone over there. Just like our game sense video, the amount of time it takes for someone to run there. But I have teammates in that lane, so they're not there yet. So we're okay to play a bit more aggressive. 2 teammates just died up there. I don't know if I clue into that or not. But there should be someone here. Now that's risky still, because he can swing on me in that case. But we lucked out. So I'm low health. Let's back off. Let's not risk it. Okay, take some time to heal up. So this is, again, really tightening up our gameplay. So they know I'm over here. So that's the thing that we can do to manipulate this to our advantage, is they know I'm over here. They've all seen me over here, but this area of the map, I can just slightly change. I'm defending a territory is what I'm doing. I can tighten up my angles. I can hold different angles. I can slightly change my position. They know I'm over here, but they don't know where I am over here. So I use that to my advantage, that they're going to be getting frustrated. Okay, let's get this guy out of here. However, I'm just going to be in slightly different positions. Okay, got to my right. The only lane that's a threat right now is to my left, so I'm going to run out. Again, exposing to too many places. I'm going to back up a little bit. Get a kill. Teammate's still off to my right, so we're good. I'm still good to hold this area. Teammate to the right's gone. I need to check that right now that he went to the left. And of course, someone is spawning there at that point. So now that our teammate pushed out to the left, my right is needing to be covered again. I drift back over to the right. Again, sliver angles. I'm assuming I'm going to, like this, I've just seen this a million times. I haven't seen this clip, but I'm assuming, okay, I actually move forward on this one, okay. I was going to say, someone takes that corner, I just strafe and shoot. Okay, so right here, I'm suspecting I'm going to get overwhelmed. I'm low on ammo, someone's running at me. Pistol in desperation, dodge the nade, and now I need to I kind of need to reset. That's what I'm thinking right now. So I don't want to hold this spot too much. Of course, there's going to be a lot of people running at me in that case. So we're going to head back. Not a tactical disengage example, but I'll show on the map after this game here what I mean by that. Oh, I just got absolutely owned there. Yeah, I actually didn't know that was a spot from that side that you can jump up. So that's a sweet play by him. But that's the general idea of tightening up your gameplay and what it means to tighten up. So the main things that you're going to be thinking about is, like our game sense video, is limiting how many lanes you're exposed to, so that way it's only like 1 or 2 lanes in very predictable lanes. So that's why I was saying before, even in the game sense video, where if you're exposing yourself to maybe 2 lanes, you're in a position to get a lot of kills without dying. In which case here, I can isolate it to 1 lane and then pop up to my other. So this is why I call this the KD cabin. You can really manipulate it and play safe and move around all at the same time in this area of the map. So that's going to be one of the main focuses. 2 is you want to be hard to hit. You want to be hard to kill. They need to earn that kill if they're going to kill you. So you need to be in a good position, on a head glitch, strafing. You know, I always say I hate giving away free kills. I got owned there. But again, so holding sliver lanes as well, so holding that sliver lane so you're barely exposed, and then as soon as they strafe out, having your gun ready as well. So if you're thinking of rock, paper, scissors where someone could walk out, they're either going to strafe out, jump out, or come out with a drop shot. But having your gun ready and reacting most of the time will win you that scenario. There I just kind of lucked out, or maybe I heard the guy off to the far right. With the exposed potential lanes there, with someone could be at the window, someone could be popping up here. But yeah, so that's going to be all of your focuses. Having your gun ready more often than not, ADS walking around, limiting how many lanes you're exposed to, making sure that if they get a kill on you, that they earned it. And then a tactical disengaged if you're going to get overwhelmed. So if there's going to be like 4 people coming, oh, this is perfect. I paused it on the map. So I had one game, I couldn't find it. I wanted to show it as an example, but there were like pretty much 4 guys running up here, and I was here. So what I did is I got 1 kill and saw like 3 others running up, and I'm like, even with the perfect flicks, if they all shoot me at the same time, I'm dead. So what I do is from here, I backed off to the staircase and held the head glitch and killed all 3 of them running up, since I could manipulate that scenario to my advantage just based on doing what we would call a tactical disengage, or finding an area of the map where it's going to be more difficult for them to kill you. So those are all elements of tightening up your gameplay. Hopefully some of that was useful. ADSing, limiting your lane exposures, tactical disengage to a more advantageous position if possible, and making sure that they earn the kill on you if necessary. So that's it for now. We'll see you in the next episode here.